We are going to be playing some PlayStation Dreams. Dreams is a creation platform where you can create anything you imagine, whether it's a game, a 3D model, a character, an enemy, a contraption. Let's get started. Right now I'm working on a character. He's essentially a cloud man. He's one of my first, truly original characters I've created in Dreams, so I hope you guys are ready to watch me work on this. I'll also be talking with my friends Kaylee and Kratos. And maybe checking out a couple of their creations, and maybe checking out some of your creations. Definitely communicate with me in the live chat. That is the best way for us to talk. And feel free to ask any questions you have, bring up any discussion topics, or just let me know how you're doing today. This is a community hangout kind of thing. This is probably like the 10th Dreams video I've done. So if you feel a little lost, don't worry. We all felt that way too. Feel free to check out those past episodes if you want a little bit more context. Well, without further ado, let's jump right in. So he shoots out this little hazard, the cloud character, and I would like to make that hazard look cool. I also want to make the cloud character look a little bit cooler. I think he looks all right now, but he could look even better. But I want to know, how do I change this once I've edited it? Because I actually have no idea. I actually really don't. Let's see, let me hit this button, going to effects, let's go to style. Okay, let's try looseness on the cube. I was trying to see if I could loosen up the cube, but maybe you can't do stuff like that once you've already told the emitter this is what it shoots out. Maybe you just can't edit it much further than that. That's a little sad, but let's test out shooting out larger hazard cubes. So I've set it where when you press the square button, yeah, you shoot out a little hazard cube. Now these are electrified and they do hurt, as you can see. So if I shoot these at enemies, they should be able to electrify and stun enemies. So I think that'll be kind of nice to play with. Real quick, I'm going to share the URL to this in a Facebook group chat that has a lot of my friends, including my friends Kaylee and Kratos, who both enjoy playing Dreams. So they might be able to pop in. I am live streaming Dreams. Godzilla said, "Oh, is it Cloud Boy? It is indeed the Cloud character." He shoots out these little thunder cubes. But I want to make these thunder cubes a little bit cooler. Right now, I just don't think they're doing it for me as is. So let me exit play mode and enter edit mode. I'm gonna go up to the emitter. Also, real quick, let me rewind it. There we go. Go over here. Open up the emitter. And I want to change up the object that is emitted. So I guess we're going to exit out of the emitter real quick and do something fancy. Also, I'm curious if Kratos is available for a video call. I'm going to try to call Kratos. Also, I believe Kratos and Kaylee brought up the other day that there's a new Gambino album out. I don't know if Kratos will actually be available for a call or not, but we'll see. It is like 11. He may not be free. We'll see. Take this cube. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. That's probably a good size. Stamp the cube in. I'm going to try and style. Yeah, it doesn't seem like Kratos is available at the moment. I'm going to end the call. He'll see that I attempted to call him, and he'll be able to call if he's free a little bit later. Let's see. So Godzilla asked, "Who is the Cloud Boy fighting?" I don't know yet. That actually is a pretty solid question. See, now this kind of looks like an energy ball, which I vibe with a little bit more than the cube base shape. Okay. Let me go into style again. So I've made it pretty loose, which is nice. I got some round flecks to give it kind of like a particle-based look. He'll probably be fighting slimes, which I guess if he's going to be fighting slimes, I might want to change the attack direction. Instead of firing projectiles straight forward, maybe he fires projectiles almost diagonally down, so it'll hit an opponent even if they're kind of short. Because I know that that's an issue when trying to fight slimes. They're sometimes too short to hit by conventional means. Let's see. And I think I know what style effects I'd want to put on this. So let's go into effect mode. And we're going to make it like throb. There we go. So now we have like this pulsing energy ball. It looks kind of dim though. Like it doesn't look as bright as I feel like it should be. So let's see. Glow actually is back with the style tool. No, glow is back with the coat mode tool. Oh, here we go. Now it has like a nice glow to it. Let's see. Do I want to keep it blue? I think blue seems fine. I don't feel like blue is bad. So let's keep it the way it looks, I guess. I don't think it needs more glow than that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the emitter window, and I'm going to tell it to emit this instead of what I was having it emit before. It might be trying to emit both things now, which I didn't think about. Is it trying to emit the cube and the ball, or just the ball? I think it's just the ball now, which is what I wanted. And I need it to angle it a little bit. So I want it to project forward, but diagonally down. So now let's put this into play mode. And when we hit the square button, yeah, there we go. It shoots it down toward the ground. So if you're trying to fight like a slime or something, you're going to want to have to back away from the slime, I guess, to get it at a good angle. The issue right now with how it works is that the emitter isn't making the little cubes go away. So they're still hazards for you. Like if you touch them, you'll get hurt. So that would be something to look out for. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make it where what you fire is temporary. So max emitted object's lifetime. Let me edit this value. So it's measured in seconds. So let's say when you shoot something, it stays in existence for like half a second. So we'll enter play mode. Let's rewind. And then when we hit square, yeah, it'll only exist momentarily, and then it'll go away. But that's going to be like our thunder blast. Now let's test it against like an enemy, like some of the slimes that I've created. I think that'd be cool. So I'm going to go into my creations, and that's where you find anything that you've made before. And then I'm going to pull up slime enemy 1, stamp it into the scene. Then I'm going to go from edit mode into play mode. The slime is set to follow me. If the slime touches me, he'll hurt me. So I'm going to use my energy blast attack. Ooh. The spacing needs to be just right. Oh no. Is the slime immune? I can't tell if I hurt it. Also, it shoots it at like a slight angle. Yeah, I got him. Cool. Let's try that again. I felt like I kind of struggled with it. It seemed like I shot it a little bit to the left before. Yeah, like it's not directly down and diagonal. It's like slightly to the left diagonal. There we go. Godzilla said, alright. So let me edit what I have for him. Yeah, you can tell it's not centered with his body. So we want it to shoot diagonally down from the character's center. I feel like that'll be a little bit easier for us. There we go. And now let's enter play mode. Let's rewind. Let's do a test. You can tell it shoots out of the face, essentially. It looks a little too to the left still. Yeah, but it's still much better than what we had before. I shot him like on my first try. So, it's too far to the left. Okay. Maybe that'll be better. Have it come more out of like the center of the face. Rewind. Let's test it out. Rotate the camera so we have a good idea of where it's coming out. That's kind of lined up more like center mass. So now, yeah, we can shoot down, which will help us get rid of enemies like slimes, but it'll also work against bigger enemies as well. So I think that'll work. We have a low attack, but I guess it would be nice if we had a high attack. Like if we had another button we could press that would also be like a damaging attack, but could attack enemies that are like airborne, something that's diagonally up. And maybe we could have a mid attack, one that is just straightforward from like your center mass. I think that would definitely help out a good bit. So let's go in to edit mode again. And we're going to want to make essentially an identical emitter. So I'm going to copy the emitter that we have from there. And then we're going to open up our controller sensor. This is how we tell it, you hit this button in order to do this. Godzilla said maybe a melee attack. So I don't know how to do melee attacks yet, actually. So that would be interesting to play around with. I just don't really know how to do it. I just learned how to do projectile attacks like today. So square is your down attack. So I'm gonna make triangle maybe like your mid attack, and then circle be your up attack, like your anti-air. To be honest, I don't really like that button scheme. You'd think you'd want the down attack to be something like square, triangle up, and maybe circle mid, or maybe you want square to be mid. It's kind of arbitrary, so I'm sure people will just get used to whatever I set up. Oh, you can't use circle for like buttons like that. That's interesting. So I guess I'm going to use triangle, plug it into this emitter, which is just a clone of our other emitter. Then I'm going to scope into this emitter. As you can see, it's still angled down, and all I'm going to do is angle, I think I said triangle is going to be the mid attack. So I'm just going to angle it more forward, but I need to line up myself with the body and then look at it. I still think it's angled down too much. So don't point it up. It's not an upward based attack. It's just going to be straight forward. And that's going to be our character's mid attack. So this will be really good for doing something like breaking a wall that's right in front of the character, where you don't necessarily want the attack to be shot low. So let's enter play mode, possess the puppet. Let's rotate the camera. So what's the difference between that and square? So square is definitely going like diagonally down. You can see it. Triangle, I guess just gravity will make it go down anyways. But it's definitely starting like straight. Where that one starts at the angle. So that's fair. And now I guess I want to make R1 be the high attack. So let's go back into edit mode. And we're just essentially going to do the same thing that we did a moment ago. So let me move this, hit the X button. I'm going to clone this emitter. Okay. And now I'm going to open up the controller sensor again. Excuse me. When the player hits R1, oh, real quick, let me cancel that. I need to move this window open so I can better see what I'm doing. There we go. So now when the player hits R1, I want them to wire into this emitter. Okay. And now we're going to open up the emitter that it's connected to, and we get to see the attack. So this one is based on it shooting straight. So now I'm just going to adjust the direction only, and now it shoots up and forward. So now we're going to enter play mode, possess, we're going to rewind, and now R1. So R1 is like our aerial attack. Does it shoot straight? Or is it angled? It looks angled, actually. It looks like it's a little too to the right. Square is straight down. Triangle straight forward. But R1 is up and to the right. You can see it in like the arc. So that means I messed up the direction a little bit. Yeah, you can tell. Oh gosh. I'm trying to grab the tip of the arrow, but it's treating it as if I'm trying to grab the like block itself. I don't want to grab the block itself. Oh no, I don't want to rotate it. Goodness. So I could have sworn I just manipulated arrow direction like a second ago. How do I make it lined up more with his center? Jane Jazz Music Channel said, "You got Corona." Yo, Jane, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? And do you have any discussion topics that you'd like to talk about on the stream? I hope not. And I hope that you don't have Corona either. I hope that you have a wonderful day today and that you're feeling happy, relaxed, refreshed, and energized. Then Godzilla said, like COVID-19. Let's see. Let me arrange it like that. I think that'll probably work a little bit better. Let's enter play mode once again. Let's try that again. I still feel like it's shooting to the right. So if you had something immediately in front of you and in the air, I don't think it'll hit. Like I said, I think I got the low attack right. Like the low attack's good. I think the mid is good. but the anti-air is like too askewed to the right. I don't know. Beth said Puppet Killer Frost. I'm actually trying to go for more of like an electric ball feel, but I can definitely see how you could interpret it as being ice. Like, I get that. I'm trying to move the arrow again. Like, I could have sworn I moved the arrow like a second ago. Stuff like this is always really finicky, where it's like you're trying to hit a specific element of the UI, like the tip of that arrow, but whenever you put your cursor over it, it's just not selecting it. There we go. There we go. I think that should work a little bit better. That said, by the way, the cause test is ready. Pick should be in Bussy Club soon. Okay, ballin'. Thank you for letting me know. Let's see. Jan Jazz Music channel said GG. Good game. Jan Jazz said good game, eat shit. And all that could make me think of is, imagine if you entered a tournament and when you started off, you like shook hands with your opponent and you said, good luck, have fun. And then they said, you too. And then you followed it by saying like, eat shit. It would be so weird. It's like a odd backpedal almost. It still feels like a shooting to the left. It would be his right, but the arc is just weird. I'm curious if you were fighting an aerial enemy, would it matter? That looks more straight, actually. It might be fine. That's the down attack. That's the mid attack. That's the aerial attack. Let's see. There we go. We got him. So far, the Cloud character seems pretty alright. I'm glad that he has attacks. He doesn't have a double jump, which is kind of sad. Oh shit, that was the stop possessing him button. This had me fucked up for a second. I guess it would be cool if like L1 or R2 made a bounce pad under him. Like you shoot an emitter straight down and it gives you a bounce pad. And what if L1 gave you a boost pad? So you shoot a boost pad down and then you run over it and then it like lets you run faster or something. Both of those sound cool. So I might do something like that. Beth said, also my cosplay Insta is, and then she put in evanescence.cosplay. If you're interested in checking my cosplay workout. It made it sound like you said cosplay workout as in like the gym or whatever. Like my cosplay workout is what I was thinking when I saw that. Jane Jazz channel said lol. Kaylee said, what have you been doing in dreams? Oh, yo, Kaylee, welcome. So this is what I've been up to in dreams. I made this cloud guy. Oh shit. I made this cloud guy, and he has 3 attacks. He has a low attack, he has a mid attack, and he has an anti-air attack. But they're supposed to be almost like electric energy clouds or whatever. Beth said it looked like ice to her. But they're all hazards, and they all actually hurt the enemy. Kaylee said, ooh, cool. In this level, I actually have a slime. Oh shit, I missed. I'm thrown, actually. Are the attacks actually hitting the slime, or is the slime dying from touching me? Oh, the slime certainly isn't dying from touching me. I died hella hard. Okay, so I think the attacks are hitting the slime. What the fuck? There we go. Yeah, it is the attacks. I wanted to make sure. It does seem like it's kind of hard to kill the slimes, though, with these attacks. Oh, but I was thinking about other emitters that I could use. For example, I was thinking about a bounce pad emitter where you jump and then you shoot a bounce pad below you, and then you land on the bounce pad and it gives you like a double jump. I think that'd be cool. Jane Jazz Music Channel, I'm just going to call you Jazz, just seems to be trolling. Hey, trolls welcome. Kaylee said, also, if their head seems to be leaning, sometimes holding options to center the imp can fix their head. Okay, ballin'. Jarrett said, this looks dumb. Ah, hey. That's dreams for you. They should put that on the box. This looks dumb. But no, I'm a fan of dreams. I've been definitely enjoying this game so far. This is a cloud character that I'm working on. He's able to use these warp pads in order to warp around levels, and he's able to shoot projectiles. Kaylee said, lol, who are these people? I have no idea. Jarrett said, JK. Kaylee said, when did the trolls get here? Like now, it seems like. Let's see. So if I use L1 for the double jump thing, I'm trying to figure out exactly how the double jump thing would work. Jarrett said, I like dreams. That's cool. I'm glad that you vibe with it. What do you like most about it? Kaylee said, all troll too. Hey, we can all be trolls. I think there's a new Trolls movie that's coming out soon. Kaylee said, Gambino head ass. First element of trolling, the roast. So L1 is also going to jump, but I'm also going to have it be an emitter. So let me... This is going to be hard, actually. I've never done something like this, where you emit like a in-game object like that. Godzilla said, this thing is a megafauna and is oddly intelligent enough to communicate to us and has saved us against multiple threats like the iron nuclear facility failure. He calls himself George. Godzilla's still coming up with George the Hungry lore for his character, George the Hungry. Kaylee said, Godzilla, you should get this game and make a George game. That's true. Godzilla said he already made a George the Hungry website. Let's see, L1, connect to the emitter, power it up, boot it up. Let's see, and then let's close this and let's open up the emitter. So let's get this going, and then we need to change this. Grab the tip of the arrow. It's going to shoot straight down is the goal. Being able to like tell where shit is in 3 dimensions in dreams, I think can kind of be hard. Okay, so it's going to shoot straight down, and it's not going to be emitting this anymore. I want it to emit a bounce pad. Kaylee said, I want to see. Godzilla said, I just need a PS4. I only have a PC. Unless it's on PC. I don't think it's on PC. I would recommend Googling to see if there's going to be a PC release. I've heard things like that before, but I think they were rumors, not like confirmed things. That's a huge bounce pad. Holy shit. Are bounce pads like giant things? I feel like they don't have to be. Let's make it shoot a little bounce pad. I'm like, that's crazy. Excuse me. Okay. So it's gonna shoot a bounce pad. Let's see how this goes. Oh, that was weird. That was really weird. The bounce pad, because of how it's summoned, It shoots from inside of your body. So you jump, and then it kind of like knocks you to the right. So that's not quite what we want to happen. Okay. Let's change the emitted object's lifetime from half a second to 1 second. Kaylee said, huh, weird. Okay, let's enter play mode. Okay, yeah, that's what I wanted. It's essentially a double jump button. Because here's what a normal jump looks like. And then here's L1. It's almost like a triple jump. And you can kind of move during it. Oh shit! You can keep doing it. You can like, ooh, what? The controller hovers like a bitch. I mean, not hover. The controller vibrates like a bitch. There's a lot of rumble. That's clean, actually. Where the fuck is Kratos? I tried to give him a video call during the stream so that we could talk about dreams together, but he wasn't available. I think he'd be entertained. Kaylee said, how high can you get? I think I broke reality. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Rewind. Too much power. Oh! You can't survive falling that far down. What does this do to an enemy? Oh shit, the slime just jumps up and hits you. Didn't really do much to the enemy. I was curious if it would hurt it. This is fascinating though. I like the idea of using this as a way to jump. The controller rumble though is fucking up my whole career. Too much of that. So let's enter edit mode. Select. No. I don't want to select the whole homie. Fuck. Okay. Select. Okay, here we go. Fuck. Okay, back. No, I mean, it's weird. It's weird. I know what I want to do. So I'm going to go into here. I'm going to grab the bounce pad. Godzilla said, okay, so like maybe in 20 years, I will make a George game. In 20 years. My goodness. Fans waiting their whole life for this game. Gotta wait 20 years. So let me edit this. Is there a way for me to turn off that controller rumble? Got me fucked up. Let me scope into you. Yeah, bounce pad logic. It's probably where the controller rumble is. That's not what I wanted to see. Okay. Zooming in. Zoom and enhance. Bounce height. Triggers. Logic. Might be inside logic. Let's go. Bounce height conversion. Not powered on. Versus powered on. That's not what the fuck I want. Outputs. Oh, it'll probably be in outputs. That controller rumbler? Yeah, get rid of that shit. Too powerful. It's like when you turn the bass in your car up too high. Like, that's what it feels like. Okay. So much shit on the screen. Ay, ay, ay. play mode. Is it working still? That's normal jump. I don't think he's landing on it. I fucked something up. I'm doing a lot of undos. Here we go. So I'm going to go back and do that shit that I just did a minute ago. Serena said, yo, Serena, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? Do you have any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? Right now, I'm playing some more Dreams for PS4. Ba-da-da-da-bum-bum. Right now, I'm trying to make a character double jump by having them summon a bounce pad under their feet, which is a weird flex. There are other ways to do double jumps, but fuck it. Kaylee said, Sriracha. It's like Sriracha and Serena had a baby. She had a baby with a condiment. Let's see. I'm going to delete the Rumbler. Then I'm going to tell it, emit this fat ass hoe instead of what it was emitting before. And then we're going to zoom down. There's so much shit everywhere right now. Push this down. It's gonna emit it under the nigga's feet. Just like mom used to make. Okay, and we're gonna go play mode, possess. The fuck are up with these bounce pads that don't do anything? You get rid of the rumble, it just doesn't work. Let's see. Serena said, I did have a baby with a condiment. Then Kaylee said, nasty. Earlier, Beth said something like V-squeesh, like for virtual squeesh. And it made me think, what if V-Nasty's name was Virtual Nasty? I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that. Godzilla did a chat broken test. It looks like the chat's updating. I don't think it's broken. It does like to break, but it doesn't seem broken right now. Oops. Okay. Dude, what the fuck? All these bounce pads are lame now. How did I mess it up so badly? It's like I have to essentially start over. Because I think I fucked it up so hard. Cool. Let's see. Kaylee said, I'll add my game when I'm done with the kitchen. Understandable? I don't know what I fucked up, But I fucked it up big time, and I can't go back to what I had before. There we go. This is what we had before. Oh shit, but yeah, you'll die if you go too high up. I just felt like the controller shake was a little too strong. Godzilla said, Nick, why are you doing something weird with the jumping things? And then he said, oh, cool. See? It's because it's cool. Because in actuality, you fuck with it. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. If you jump and shoot the diagonally up blast, you shoot yourself in the face. The blast comes out at a bad angle. Shit, if you jump and shoot the diagonally down blast, you might hit yourself in the face. I guess they're not normal jumps. Bounce pad jumps are a lot crazier. Never mind. You don't... Oh shit, I did that time. That's so weird. Oh, I know what it is. Forward momentum. If you jump forward into your blast, you'll hit yourself in the face. So maybe I need to make all the blast like start farther away from your face. Godzilla said, is there a way to make it invisible? Oh, the bounce pad? Like make it where you can't see it? Well, fuck. That's an interesting premise. Like to make the bounce pad invisible. When Jet's brain starts going like, did it get hot in here? I don't even know how to make things transparent. I'm like, can I make things invisible? I have no idea. Godzilla said that would be neat. Your ears start ringing and shit. You're like, ooh. I don't know, you got me on the spot. I have no idea, Godzilla, to be honest. So this needs to just be pulled forward. Just forward enough to where you're not hitting yourself in the face when you do a forward jump and an attack. Okay. Kaylee said to make what invisible? And then Godzilla said the jump pads. I think that still works correctly. That looks like it's the right angle. We'll see. Hopefully I didn't fuck it up. And now I need to move this forward as well, so that he doesn't shoot himself in the face. Yeah, okay. Now I think he turned friendly fire for himself off. So now he can jump forward, and when he does, the energy blast doesn't hit him in his own face. Even if he jumps when he does it. Okay? Oh, it's cool. Oh, I didn't think about that. You can hit... Wait, hold the fuck up. Can I hit all the buttons at once? Like all the attacks? Because then... Oh gosh, that's really hard actually. Oh, it's my ultimate technique. Let me rotate the camera. Ah. When your character has a high attack, a low attack, and a medium attack, and you're like, but what if I hit all three at the same time? That's cool. The medium and the low are very similar. Low, medium, low, medium, high, high and medium, high and low. That's kind of clean. Let's see. Kaylee said you probably can. Kaylee said you can turn visibility off. Nani? Nanu? Na. So I would give it a jump pad, like a bounce pad, but then tell the bounce pad to be invisible. Do I say that in the emitter, or can I say that in the object itself? And how do you turn visibility off or something? Excuse me, that sounds cool. I still haven't activated my boost pad ability. And by activated, I mean I still haven't programmed in a boost pad ability. But I think that would be dope. I need to make it where that super bounce pad move is something that you can't like always activate. I don't want to have to program platformers around a nigga who can do stuff forever. So Kaylee said, on the object itself, I'm gonna have to edit some stuff. L1 square in the object. Once you've made an object the target of the emitter gets really weird. It doesn't want to cooperate with you on shit anymore. So give me one moment. L1 square on this. Physical properties. Yeah, it can just be invisible. That's just actually really easy. Kaylee said, and see it while you're editing, you can go to show and hide and turn preview visibility off. So here we go. So now, it is invisible. And I mean, it's not hard to see. We can still see this guy. And then... Never mind, I'm dumb. Yeah. You will not see that hoe. So I understand what Kaylee was saying before. Before I turn it invisible, I can just make whatever changes I want to make to it. And then make it invisible. Oh, wait a minute. I know what I wanted to scope into. This. Because with the square button, please. Nope. With the X button, please. Yeah. And you scope into outputs. So many windows. I feel like I'm in fucking Kratos's game. Because Kratos really likes to keep all his windows open. Okay, let's see. That's why niggas are always in his house. He's keeping all his windows open. Anyways, object to emit. Excuse me. Let's see. Kaylee said ape. Yo, Kaylee. Can you not emit invisible objects? Emit invisible objects? This is actually really throwing me. And then Kaylee said, I meant Ayo. Let's see. Kaylee said, turn preview off and see. Turn preview off and see. What does that mean? Oh, wait. The object's still here. You just can't see it. Kaylee's like, show and hide. Preview invisibility. There we go. Then Kaylee said at the top. And Kaylee said first one. And then she said yee. Oh, wow. Wowee. When you give it the full-size bounce pad, he yeets. It's proportionate to the size of the bounce pad. Too much bounce. Okay. Play mode. Kaylee said Pix in BBC. For those who don't know, that's Bussy Bread Club. Oh, wait a minute. The pad's not invisible anymore. Did I fuck up? So let's see. Fuck, there's so many effects going on. Wait a minute. Is this one still connected to the emitter? What all is connected to the emitter? Holy shit, I have so many bounce pads. What's happening? Beth said, I am Beth, hashtag squeesh. She said, I am the squeesher, not Kaylee. She was like, I must prove myself. I did mess up earlier and say, Beth, though. It's because Beth and I just finished doing our messaging block, like a moment ago. There's so much shit going on. What are these things that are just blowing up in the environment? Beth said it's been almost an hour. Fuck. I'm running out of time. Let's see. I'm not too caught up about whether or not the bounce pad needs to be invisible, but I will say the bounce pad's too strong right now. I want a more subtle bounce. Okay. How many things are pointing here? Is it just one? There are like lines that connect to shit. So it's like there's a thing up here as well. I think what's happening is that there are multiple bounce pads that are being connected. So I'm getting a larger jump than I'm like intending to. Nigga, what? That's not what we want, but that was interesting. Okay, edit mode. Okay. I wish you could edit it like you would at any other point. Once you say, this is the thing that I want to emit. But that's just not how it works. I'm going to delete all the bounce pads I made before. And then I'm going to test it. Godzilla said, emergency. The egg has escaped its cell. The last of the species has gone to space. The last alien message on that planet. There we go. So now I have the emitter emitting nothing, which is good, because that will allow me to do what I need to do. But I need to do it, like, soon. So let me make that smaller. Excellent. Okay, now let me make it invisible. I'm going to scope into it. Gosh, doing it so small. Hard code mode. Rumbler's gone. Okay. object to emit that. And it's doing it all the way over there. We don't want it all the way over there. We want it more over here. We're gonna move this window over there. Scoot it, boot it. That's where my Nickabenson lives. Okay. Let's see if this works. The fuck did I do this time? Edit mode. Is the emitter just not connected to L1 anymore? It is connected to L1. What am I fucking up? Godzilla said it may be a little origin story of George the Hungry. Maybe not. Only time will tell. Okay, play mode. When your enemy's just like, I'll get that ass while you're trying to hop. Okay. I don't know what's wrong, so I'm just gonna delete that emitter. Sometimes you just have to dial back a lot. The main thing is not to give up hope and to hashtag keep moving forward. Imagine getting so good you could do all these things that I'm trying to do just on the fly. Oh, wait a minute, now I can't even see the bounce pad for like testing purposes though. That'll make it even harder to know if like, is the angle just wrong? Is like, da-na-na-na? Like that last one could have just been working. But you couldn't see the pad and you didn't know where it was being summoned. Okay. Kaylee said you could play in test mode. That is true. Test mode is indeed an option. An option that I, for some reason, never use. Okay. When you don't remember test mode. Okay, go to modes. Go to test mode. Possess. I see it appearing. Let me hit that X button real quick. Possess. Here's how high you jump with X. Here's how high hump. Here's how high you jump with this. It's not really coming up enough. Kaylee said I usually don't unless I'm checking something with a gadget. That's fair. So I need to edit the emitter. Fuck, hold on. Yeah, there we go. Let's X out of test mode because the emitter isn't doing right. Godzilla said, hey Nick. Yo Godzilla. I'm running out of time. When I said run out of time, it made me think about Tyler the Creator's song Igor. Well, not his song Igor, but a song he has on the Igor soundtrack that I really like. Where running out of time is a part of the hook. Godzilla said you might want to go to sleep. You're right, I do need to go to sleep. That is true. Okay, let's possess this. Good night, Beth. I love you too. Hope you have a wonderful night's sleep. Godzilla said, Nick, it's your bedtime. That's true. Godzilla out here with these facts. Okay, so let's stop possessing him. Oh, exit test. Okay, play mode. I don't know what's going on. For some reason, I can't really get that to work. Godzilla said, Nick, you need to go to sleep. I got you. I'm about to hit up that bedtime. Godzilla said the slimes will eat anyone not in bed. Well, I guess you're right. I'll wrap it up. Godzilla said the slimes, Nick. I'll work on the bounce pad feature later, but I will try and save what I have so far, real quick. So I'm gonna say cloud person. And it has at least 3 attacks. Kaylee said good night. Good night, everyone. Thank you all for tuning in. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button. Favorite, comment, subscribe, and ding, 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 ring that notification bell to be notified whenever we do these live streams. There's your host, your friend, your boy, Jet like the one only, logging out. Peace, guys. Chicka-da-ga. So 3 attacks. Ooh, good night, Godzilla. Soon, though. Soon that we got it. I didn't include in his name that he has the warping capabilities, even though that's pretty important. Good night, everyone. Peace.